guys, Group Long Way Back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And we're here with a non-spoiler review for Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald. Or Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
I always say Grindelwald, but in this movie they say Grindelwald a few times.
Yeah.
With a V. And I was like, oh, maybe I've been saying it wrong this whole time?
Did we change characters? What's going on?
Well, we did. If we watch the first movie, we have Johnny Depp just show up at the end. You find out he's Grindelwald and all that. So we have Johnny Depp being the villain in this movie.
Yeah.
Which I thought he did a pretty good job. I really didn't feel like he was Johnny Depp. You know what I mean? Like sometimes Johnny Depp has a very Johnny Depp feel, and I felt like I don't know. What did you think of him?
I mean, he didn't feel like he was in Pirates or anything.
True, he wasn't
He
doing that.
reminded me of his performance in, oh crap, I'm going to call it Edward Scissorhands.
Mm-hmm. He's in that.
Yeah, but I'm getting it confused with the musical.
Wonderland.
No, well, no. The musical where he slits throats in the...
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, yes.
Yeah.
How did I forget that? I love it. But it kind of reminded more of that performance.
Gotcha.
So it did not seem like as extreme as Pirates.
Okay. I just like he always has kind of a sillier role in a lot of things he does.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? The Chocolate Factory, Alice in Wonderland, Edward Scissorhands. But in this one, I thought like as far as like actor-wise, I thought he did a really good job. I enjoyed his performance of Grindelwald. For the movie as a whole, what do you think of it?
I loved it. I don't hate me too much. I did not enjoy the first one as much. I could definitely feel the sense that it was setting you up for the rest of the story. So like as a standalone movie, I would be like very depressed. But with this next one, like I feel like it could have just been a standalone movie and I'd be okay. Like I didn't need that first one for this one because it was just enjoyable.
Okay.
But the first one definitely made the second one make a little more sense.
Yeah. Well, this one here, I would say I liked more than the first one. The first one did a lot more getting you familiar with where we are now, because it is, 70 years before the Harry Potter movies, right? So we've got years beforehand, and you got to kind of get a feel of where you are and what's going on and what this world is that we're in now, Because before, like, they don't call them muggles. They call them no-mages and stuff,
Yeah.
Like, there's some different terminology. Now, some of that could be also the fact that we're in the U.S. for the first movie, and in this movie we go to, like, Europe and stuff.
Yeah,
so we're
exactly.
in different locations of seeing, like, here's how the magical world is in the real world and what they're doing. But as far as, like, where this movie goes, like, I felt like I feel like it felt more exciting.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Lots of, like, climactic scenes.
Yeah.
So.
It was a very good, like, adventure for Newt and, like, and his friends, and, we have our villain and just new characters we got in with some old characters from the first movie and stuff, and it kind of plays well together.
Old characters and new characters, so
Yeah.
you're always kind of surprised with this one, as long as you, like, haven't seen too many. I haven't seen any trailers.
Well, that was one thing, too. I felt like most of the trailers they had for this movie, except for, like, a couple scenes here and there, most of it I feel like was in the beginning.
Oh, awesome.
So a lot of the trailers...
no spoilers out there. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of the trailers really spoiled much of what was going on.
Okay.
There's some callbacks to... call forwards, whatever you want to call them, to the Harry Potter movies, right? So
Yeah.
the older movies, but it's also, they take place after this. So, like, there's some, either characters or things or stuff that we see or hear about that have ties. So there's some callbacks and stuff to those movies and whatnot that you can kind of start piecing together where we are and where things are going, or, oh, hey, look, there's this character from this. And some things, there's a character that was shown in the trailers that was, like, I remember Eric, like, oh, that's this person from... And I didn't know that character at all from the movies. I don't remember him, but I think he might have also been a book character. It was towards the end of the movie. So that was one of the things in the trailers that were kind of later on, but I don't feel like it was a huge spoiler. It was just a cool little, like, nod to stuff, I think.
Yeah, I don't know who you're referring to because I never saw the trailers. So.
Gotcha. The other one that we have that I want to talk about was that we had Dumbledore, he was revealed in the trailers.
Oh, was he? Okay. I wasn't going to say
he's
anything about him.
He's on all the promotional materials and
Yeah,
everything,
Jude
too.
Law, right?
Played by Jude Law. What'd you think of him?
Oh my God, I loved him. Like, oh, yes, he's perfect. I thought he did the performance amazing. Like, I loved him so much.
I love the younger Dumbledore. I love the younger Dumbledore with like a smaller beard.
Yes.
You know, that thing grows out later on as he gets older.
I mean, he could put a magic spell on it, and so then it's like magical growth fertilizer or whatever.
But no, I felt like he did a good job. His performance of Dumbledore felt like it could have been, like easily could have been a younger Dumbledore. Okay. Like this character, I can see turns into that character.
Yeah.
You know, he has some kind of relationship. You know, that one has a relationship with Harry Potter. This one has this relationship with Newt.
Yes.
Like you kind of see some similarities, but also some differences and stuff, and the way like they play with each other and stuff. And I feel like it goes really well.
It did. The whole movie just flowed really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just surprised by, like, you know, all the music is new. Well, not all of it, but
there are some moments of the old music in there too to kind of bring you back in.
It's amazing. Like the music has you, the script has you, the scenes with no lines have you, like the silent scenes, everything. You're just invested in this movie. It's amazing.
Yeah. My one critique was a beginning action shot that I felt was a little hard to kind of really see what was going on. It was a little intense, but
yeah,
it was my first thing I wrote down was just kind of like the scene seems fun, but it's hard to tell what's going on. But besides that, like I don't think I really had any other complaints through the movie about like about music, about characters, about locations, about any of that kind of stuff.
It was just a lot of fun, and I'd highly suggest seeing it in theaters.
Melanie, like we got invited to DC, and we left at 12:30 at night. And got there at like 6:30 in the morning, grabbed breakfast, and then went to sleep for like somewhere between 1 to 3 hours. And then went and found where the showing was going to be and tried to get all that stuff ready together. So we were there with like very little sleep. And Melanie's fallen asleep with more sleep on some movies. And she was awake the entire movie. I didn't fall asleep either. I thought I was going to, but the movie had me invested enough that I was wanting to see like what was going to happen and where things were going and everything. So
yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that.
No, it was really fun. It was awesome to be able to go and check out this movie before everyone else. We had to be careful too when we were able to say different things. So we're getting our review out there before the movie comes out to let you guys know that I would say, just like Melanie did a little bit ago, like this movie's really good. I definitely think it's one you should see in theaters. It has a really good theater experience. It was great to see with like friends and stuff and enjoy that whole movie popcorn moment. And then once you're done with it, you can go out and talk with your friends and discuss like what does this mean for, you know, the Harry Potter universe and stuff. You know, a lot of cool things, lots of things that you can start theorizing and stuff after you watch this movie. And I just think that it's them working on a, you know, here's the story. I mean, the first movie was based on a character who was writing a book from a book that was in the first like movie and book, right? Yeah. So like they're making all this prequel stuff based on that, and some other little things that you've heard in the books or in the movies and stuff like that too of previous characters and stuff.
Yeah, they stay true to fact, but I guess you know they have J.K. Rowling, right? J.K.
J.K. Rowling?
Yeah, okay. I get all my initials confused. George R.R. Martin, Tolkien.
J.R. Tolkien, right?
Yeah. Okay. J.R. Tolkien, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But anyway, yeah, they have her to help stay consistent with facts. Yep. So that's what I'm loving about this.
Yeah, she created this. She created this world, and she's there working with them on all the stuff going on with that. So, it's good to have her there. It's good to have. I don't know, just the whole cast I felt did a really good job in this. So I'm excited to see what their plans are further with like the Harry Potter universe and where things will be going. But for now, I think you guys should make sure to watch for this movie who comes out on November 16th. Right? I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure it's November 16th. Movie comes out November 16th, so make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be in theaters everywhere. I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Melanie?
Oh, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie.
So, as far as music, as far as actors, as far as the story, it's very entertaining, and it does a really good job.
Has all of its ups and downs, laughing, crying, hooting, hollering, everything. You'll be emotionally everywhere.
So, go see the movie, and then after you're done seeing the movie, make sure you guys come back here, because me, maybe Melanie, and the other guys, at some point, will be having a spoiler review of the movie, discussing what happens in the movie, and how we think it all ties in, and what happens with the rest of the Harry Potter universe. So, we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our spoiler review coming back here in the future, as well as any other reviews for TV shows, games, movies, and everything else that we do right here at Blind Wave every day. Make sure you guys come back to that spoiler review. We want to make you Accio here.